In a world where everything feels out of control, do you ever wonder if there's a way to regain your peace and clarity? A world where stress, anxiety, and uncertainty seem to overwhelm us at every turn, and it feels like no matter what we do, we can never quite escape the chaos. But what if I told you that there's a philosophy, an ancient wisdom, that offers a powerful way to navigate these storms? What if I told you that the key to true strength isn't in avoiding life's difficulties, but in how you respond to them? Enter Stoicism, a philosophy that's not just about enduring hardships, but about transforming them into sources of power and resilience. Imagine being able to face any challenge with calmness, clarity, and confidence. What if instead of feeling like you're at the mercy of the world, you could embrace your inner power and take control of your own destiny? This is exactly what Stoicism offers, a blueprint for how to live a fulfilled, meaningful life, no matter what the world throws at you. Whether you're facing personal struggles, seeking inner peace during turbulent times, or just curious about how Stoic wisdom can improve your life, you're in the right place. This is where your journey begins, right here, right now. In today's video, we're going deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring its teachings and discovering how they can empower you to lead a life of balance, purpose, and resilience. So if you're ready to transform your mindset and begin living a life of strength and wisdom, hit that subscribe button right now and stick around for the entire video. I promise you won't want to miss a single moment of the valuable insights that could change the way you see and respond to life's challenges. At the core of Stoic philosophy is a simple but profound belief. It's not what happens to us that shapes our lives, but how we choose to respond to it. And that's where your power lies. In today's world, it's easy to feel like we have no control over the chaos that surrounds us. We're constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and pressures from every direction. But here's the Stoic twist. While we can't control what happens to us, we can absolutely control how we respond to it. Think about that for a moment. How many times have you found yourself overwhelmed by circumstances beyond your control? Perhaps it's a sudden crisis at work, a difficult conversation with a loved one, or even just the uncertainty of the future. It's easy to feel helpless in those moments, isn't it? But Stoicism tells us that you don't have to be at the mercy of these external forces. In fact, it teaches us that we have the power to shape our own experiences by choosing how we respond to them. This is the true freedom Stoicism offers, the ability to choose your reaction to life's challenges, regardless of the circumstances. Imagine for a moment, what if, instead of reacting with frustration, anger, or fear, you could respond with calmness, clarity, and wisdom? What if you could face adversity with a mindset that sees every obstacle as an opportunity for growth? That's what Stoicism teaches us to do, to transform hardship into strength and adversity into wisdom. This isn't just a philosophy, it's a powerful tool for living a resilient and fulfilling life. But here's the thing, Stoicism isn't about some magical change in your circumstances. It's about shifting your mindset and perspective. It's about the belief that you are resilient enough to handle whatever life throws at you. And this belief is not just wishful thinking. It's a grounded, rational understanding that we have the power to endure, adapt, and overcome. Let's talk about this idea of belief. Stoicism teaches that true strength doesn't come from avoiding pain or discomfort. It comes from your ability to face it head-on and still remain true to your values and principles. You are like a ship in a stormy sea. You cannot control the winds or the waves, but you can control how you steer your ship. You are the captain of your own fate. So ask yourself, when life throws you a curveball, how do you react? Do you let the storm overwhelm you? Or do you take control of your response and steer through it with purpose? This kind of belief in your own resilience is life-changing. It empowers you to handle challenges with grace, to remain calm when everything around you feels chaotic, and to find strength in the face of adversity. And this belief doesn't just help you survive, it helps you thrive. It helps you grow into the best version of yourself. So the next time you face a challenge, remember, you have the power to choose your response, and that is where your true strength lies. Now let's talk about persistence. Persistence in Stoicism is not about stubbornly banging your head against the wall or never admitting defeat. No, it's about staying the course even when things get tough. It's about realizing that every obstacle you encounter is not just a setback, but an opportunity for growth. Let's get real for a moment. Life can be brutal. Sometimes the road ahead seems impossible, and the temptation to give up is strong. Maybe you're working on a project that isn't going the way you'd hoped, or you're dealing with a difficult situation in your personal life. The path of least resistance is to throw in the towel, to walk away, to let the difficulty defeat you. But that's not the Stoic way. Think about a time when you were faced with a challenge that felt insurmountable. Maybe you wanted to give up, but instead you kept going, you pushed through, and when you made it to the other side, you were stronger for it. That's the power of persistence. Stoicism teaches us that every obstacle is a chance to practice virtues like patience, courage, and resilience. It's a chance to train ourselves to be stronger, more steadfast, and more capable. Persistence isn't about proving something to others or fighting against the world. It's about staying true to your path, to your values, and to your own personal growth. So the next time you want to quit, remind yourself of the strength that lies on the other side of persistence. Because persistence isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. And when you persist, you don't just overcome obstacles, you transcend them. Now let's explore adaptability. In a world that's constantly changing, adaptability is one of the most powerful tools you can have. Stoicism teaches us that it's not about resisting change or trying to control everything around us. Instead, it's about learning to adapt with grace and wisdom. Think about it. Life is unpredictable. One day, everything seems fine, and the next, you're thrown into an entirely new situation. Whether it's a personal setback, a sudden change in your career, or a global crisis, things can change in an instant. But here's the Stoic wisdom. Instead of fighting change, embrace it. Adaptability is not about giving up your values. It's about finding new ways to express them, even when circumstances shift. It's about being flexible in your approach while staying true to who you are. Think about a time when life threw you a curveball. Maybe the plan you had for your life no longer worked, or you had to adjust your goals. Did you adapt, or did you resist the change, hoping it would go away? The Stoics understood that change is inevitable, but they also knew that our power lies in how we respond to it. So instead of being overwhelmed by change, they saw it as an opportunity to grow. They knew that true mastery comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering ourselves in the face of the world's unpredictability. So how can you adapt like a Stoic? First, be mindful. take a step back and reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I grow through this challenge? What's the most virtuous way to respond? It's about being resourceful, looking for new solutions, and staying true to your core principles. And remember, adaptability isn't just about external circumstances, it's also about adapting your mindset. Find joy in the process, even when things aren't going perfectly. Stoicism teaches us to be content, even in adversity. True contentment comes from within, not from external conditions. So if you're ready to embrace this Stoic way of life, to transform your mindset and respond to life's challenges with calmness, resilience, and purpose, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. This is just the beginning of an incredible journey. Together we'll dive even deeper into Stoic philosophy, unlocking more wisdom and learning how to live a life of strength, fulfillment, and peace. Don't miss out on the next step in this transformative journey. Subscribe now and stay tuned. You'll be amazed at how powerful Stoic teachings can be when applied to your everyday life. It's time to take control of your destiny, to become the best version of yourself, and to live a life that is unshaken by the chaos of the world.